my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbie, so I'm guessing also, since I have the glasses on today, and we're still, the lighting, looking very dark over here, but also because I typically don't wear any makeup, and I'm practicing my eyeshadow, even though this is way too dark for a daytime look. I'm trying to find a really simple daytime look that's relatively easy. Too dark, the experiment today, but also when I am wearing eyeshadow, naturally, it's going to cast a shadow on my eye without the proper lighting, but whatever. Also, yesterday was the day I wore my contacts. My poor little eyeballs. Still, like, this eye got like really irritated, and I'm fine. It's just that I can tell that there was some crap in my eye for the entire day, so. Let's check the energy, because that's neither here nor there, my little daily. I don't know if you count that as a beauty struggle, I guess. Makeup and contacts. Also, I can't wait for my new glasses to come in. I got 2 new pairs, because I've had these for years, and actually, I was really surprised, because I thought maybe my prescription might have gotten worse, but really no. Just some minor tweaks, they said. These are just gotta go because they're so old that the coating, I guess it's a UV coating, whatever coating that they put on them, is wearing off, and so it's all like obstructing the lens, and that's not healthy to be trying to look through. Oh, we have 4 today. Wonderful. Nothing channeled, didn't hear anything besides my own complaining. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, romance. A year from now. So either you're meeting someone a year from now, or wait, hold on. Yeah, remain positive. Okay, so it's probably like a timing thing. Remember, like I always say, like don't pay too much attention to the timing. It's just that if you are someone who would like a partner in their life, and maybe you've been single a while and you're kind of dissatisfied with your options and feeling dismal, please remain positive, because it just takes the time it takes, you know? You can't force love. And so we'll see, but I'm thinking it's a year from now, you're likely gonna meet someone, and that's probably going to be for the best, since you have a year to continue focusing on yourself, getting your routines in order before you try to integrate another person into your life. Because whenever I see that, like, of course you can casually date people or get into casual relationships, but when I see that at the bottom of the deck, to me it implies like someone who you would be willing to compromise for long term, and that is most certainly not everyone. And yes, that type of person typically takes a while to come in. Not for everyone, but you know, if you have standards, then not everyone's going to fit them, and not everybody wants to. And the same for the other people who you may be meeting. You're not going to meet all their standards. And nor maybe would you want to. Ooh. Do we need these? I'm getting a no. But thief and imprisonment came out. So especially if you went through any type of relationship that, you know, wasn't the best, not the healthiest for you in the past, perhaps you have some more energy sloughing to do before you are going to be fully ready to really get into the down and dirty of a relationship with another person. Because remember, that super fairy tale fantastic honeymoon phase only lasts 3 to 6 months. And then if you're actually going to be in it to win it with another person, we got to be dealing with the flaws and the compromise, creating the win-win situations. Mature woman. I just get like this despair pathway. I think we are catastrophizing here. If you are a femme, this could just be if you're a mature person in general. I just see you catastrophizing Because we got mature woman, despair, pathway. Whatever path ahead you're taking, perhaps with your relationships, perhaps with other things, you're having despair about it, but I don't get, like, the pathway actually looks fine. It looks very scenic and lovely. Like, you're just having thoughts about this. Like, you're just having, like, oh, like, what if, and it's just like, chill. It's fine. It's fine. We've got communicate clearly. And wealthy man. Lovely. The high value man in the near future. There's the timeline. So I even said, like, in a read that I haven't posted yet, but it was yesterday's read. I was just like, in the near future, or those shortened timelines, just take it to, like, towards the end of the year. In the near future, change. This one has been coming up a lot, that there is some sort of positive shift that is going to go down in your space. We have trust with the official person. And then if you believe, coupled with community. So what I'm getting from these oracles is, like, this might be an instance where you are meeting someone, but it might not start off as a romance. It might develop into a romance. So I'm just getting, you know, this wealthy man. When we talk about a wealthy person, this might be finances. I don't know. The tarot might communicate more of that. But this is just someone who is maybe working in a corporate environment, maybe someone who is in fact emotionally, spiritually, psychologically wealthy. They have inner wealth as well as financial stability. So just take that way. Someone who is financially stable, responsible with money. Perhaps, yes, wealthy. We don't know. But it's likely this person is going to communicate very directly with you, and you are encouraged to do the same. I'm not quite sure what this shift is coming up at the moment right now in the near future. It might be that the meeting of this person, or that it's like a shift that's going on for both of you. So both of you are experiencing a shift in your realities that will bring you together, because then we have trust in the official person. And I'm getting the official person right now as this, whoever the wealthy man is, might not be a man. But if this is someone who you would be able to have an actual long-term relationship with, it may be, if you have any hangups from past relationships, you're being asked to trust, because this person is in fact not those people and not like any of those people. And then we have, if you believe, with community. And for me, depending on how old you are and your life experience, the both of you might already have children. So it's possible that, you know, when you meet this person, if things start developing, there might be catastrophizing about, but how would we possibly make our lifestyles work? How, like, you know, we both have kids, like, how are the kids gonna get along? Or how are our social circles going to merge? It's something like that. Like, how are we as full-grown adults with our completely developed lifestyles on our own, how are we going to bring that together in whatever way that's going to look? And it is always going to be messy, but if you believe, if you get out of those catastrophizing thoughts, it is likely things will go just fine. So let's get into the tarot, because this is all in all a very positive message. I'm just looking at myself. I actually kind of hate this look. It's just not right. It's not right. Too dark, flip to pink. It just looks slutty. Oh no, the wealthy man. Sadness over here, but that might be, you know, shifting. The King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, oh look, there's the energetic shift too. So this might actually be a wealthy person if he's also being represented by the King of Pentacles. Under change, we have the Queen of Swords, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. This might be our divorce message. That the shift going on in this person's life is divorce the former partner. Like, oh no, like my relationship. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Under trust and the official person. here's the like this person, after they go through their change, they're gonna come in and be like, hey, you know, I'd like to be with you. I'd like to be with you. I'd like to be with you, Queen of Pentacles to my King of Pentacles. How cute is that? Let's blend our lives together. We can do it. Yeah. All right, and under community, this is so straightforward. Yeah, like we can build this together. Someone might be feeling a little scary after their divorce, though, with their money. Oh no! Can I do it? So there might be catastrophizing on both ends. All right, let's go around again, and then this isn't looking like anything I need to dig super into. Repeat message. The signal is just da-da-da-da-da-da-da until whatever happens, happens. And then it shifts, and then we get new messages. Yep, this person is leaving a relationship. And I'm going to tell you, it is the 3 of Cups in that 5 of Cups that person is crying over. And I have been getting infidelity in whatever marriage or long-term relationship this is. So, you know, if this person is gun shy, like, I get it. Oh, yeah, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, the chain, like, likely this is divorce. And yeah, okay, under the deck, I was gonna say the divvying up of assets. Okay. I'm real curious though, if y'all do meet any divorced people, or if you find out, because sometimes the way it looks is like this person like kind of knew you before they, like, not well, like it's somebody who like sees y'all and they kind of like get inspired to change their situation after they're like, you know what, there's something better and I don't need to deal with this infidelity. So I'm super curious if that message is true for any of y'all. Because it's kind of scandalous, but as long as you don't really have a hand in any of that, it's energetically fine. Oh yeah, and look, with the 6 of Cups, official person, trust, this is a solid thing. This person is very solid, and they're going to be very direct, communicate very directly. That direct communication from the wealthy man is also communicating very, very directly with the current partner about like, this isn't the way it's gonna go. I've tried and you just really don't want to be in this relationship. Okay, so community, if you believe community and the 3 of Pentacles, look, we have the 10 of Cups. You're going to be able to work it out with this person. Like the both of you are going to be able to move on together into a lot of flirtatious, like lovely little energy. I just want to see, I'm going to pull, like, I'm not pulling anymore on any of these besides in the near future change and this King of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. I'm pretty sure this is the divorce narrative, but I'm going to pull one more here, and then I'm just going directly to outcome, best advice, because there's nothing we need to look at. It would make sense if we got 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, perhaps the Justice card, or the 2 of Swords. Judgment, perhaps. No, the Star. So the change, okay, there. I'm gonna do one more because I would say, I don't know if this could be, you know, moving into healing energy after, you know, the separation, moving into the recovery period, but I will pull, like, for, you know, there's something better. The Empress, much more nurturing than the Queen of Swords, and we have, you know, the Knight of Swords coming in here with the 9 of Pentacles. So it's the Knight of Swords tempered by that solidity of the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Swords can get kind of rash and brash. Yeah, this person is entering a recovery period after whatever it is that they went through, so they can eventually come in and make a genuine offer. But like, I'm gonna pull one more on this as well, because this is usually the monitoring card. I don't know if this is just them being guarded towards their past partner, or if this is they're watching, like, because I usually get that they'll have seen you during their divorce process, before it, something like that. So they might be having an eye on you while they go through all of their necessary steps, making sure that they're in the correct material and energetic space before they actually approach you. Yeah, like I said, they're gonna make sure they're in the right space before they approach you, and all of that matches with the wealthy man. Okay, we can stop. We can stop. Let's get outcome, best advice, depending on how it looks. Someone's coming in. Oh, ooh. Wow. We've got a lot of motion here. We have the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. And what's super interesting about this, since the Chariot is flanked by the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, if you look at the Chariot, you know, the two Sphinxes are pulling this person along. Here are our two Sphinxes right here, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And it is passion tempered by emotion. So that is sort of how this person is likely powering through this very dismal, tedious process of whatever separations and, you know, emotional work that they have to go through. But as they're moving out of that and coming towards you, they are going to be in this fast moving energy, this very direct, very much, I know what I want, and I'm going to tell you very directly. And I do not see any, like, if this energy approaches you, if this is your reading, you will have no questions, and statements will be very quickly followed by action, and it's going to keep progressing until y'all are in a complete, like, this will either be another marriage if that is what y'all want, or it will be just a very stable, committed relationship without the legal marriage, depending on what both of y'all want to do, because I'm getting that this person is very fair about that, and they're likely not afraid of marriage. They just want to make sure it's with the right person, right? So that's going to be like a discussion for y'all. But we already saw the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords as well, and sometimes people will say like, oh well, the Knights are kind of shitty energy. We already saw multiple Kings and the Emperor for this person. I'm not worried about this Knight energy. It's just normal for courtship to start with Pages and Knights, as long as we are progressing to the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, and we're steadily building. Who cares if we're starting with the Knights? Because people always want to have shit to say about the Knights, but the Knights are very chivalrous, and the Pages and Knights, when they appear in a reading, don't necessarily mean emotional or sexual immaturity. They just mean this particular page or knight is appropriate. Like, it's not appropriate at the very beginning of a courtship process to be at Emperor, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. We do in fact need to get to know each other. There does need to be some sort of childlike energy that steadily matures into the Knights and then into the Queens and the Kings. If that is what you want, of course. Some people prefer to stay at Pages and Knights for their little casual relationships, and they never want to enter into commitments like that. But there's nothing for me to pull here. There's no confusion, which is awesome, because I believe that this aligns with this particular person's energy. So did you see how quickly that read went? Did you see how clear it was? And now we're at the end and it's still very positive. That is what this will look like in person. It is going to be clear, direct, and relatively fast moving. You are not going to have really any room for doubt, I don't think. Like, anything that is going on here doubt-wise will likely be created in your own mind if you allow that, because I'm not seeing any red flags for this person. Okay, y'all? So that's what you be on the lookout for if you're being approached by any parties looking for romance. And stay positive, give yourself time. It takes a while for people to sort through these kinds of things in the appropriate way.